Hello, this is Itachi, and today we're going to talk about sex, and why sex is bad for you, and why that if you have sex, your penis will fall off. Oh my god, here we go. Alright, children, so let's talk about Chastity Talks. Yeah, that's right. I know this video is called Chastity Talk, but it's a rant on Chastity Talk. So if you're a fucking Catholic, I advise you click out of the video right now. Alright, there's a reason I'm wearing X's on my hands right now, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Alright, so I was subjugated to having to go to one of these fucking Chastity Talks. Oh my god. It was so terrible. I can't even fucking describe to you how terrible it was. Oh my god. Okay, now, okay, I sit here and call it terrible, I do, but it really wasn't that bad, okay? The guy had some good ideas. So what I did was, I took notes the entire fucking time and put a little outline together for us to talk about in grave length, because I knew that it was going to lead subject to a video. I just didn't know how bad or how good the video was going to be. Bad as in ranting on him, and good as in how much entertaining it's going to be. Alright, so, the first thing the fucking cunt does is pull up video footage of his screaming children, okay? It's like, he's not getting into the sex shit yet, he's like, trying to get to know us a little bit, like, oh my, don't try that, okay? So, his kids are fucking screaming, the mic audio is in the room is so bad, it's making my ears scream in my face, like, oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you watching this? I'm like, oh my god, ah! I'm sitting here covering my ears. It's so terrible. It was so terrible. I wasn't the only one doing it, though. There was this chick at the other end of the room. She was doing it, too. She was kind of odd. Yeah, I was checking out girls at a Chastity Talk. What? Okay, anyway. So, the next thing that I figured out about this guy is he had a massive ego. Oh my god. He kept up there. He kept going like, oh yeah, I'm so good, I'm so attractive, yeah, I'm wonderful. He's like he's hitting on all the girls in the room while trying to give a chastity talk. It's really fucking weird. Alright, so he kept saying how great he is, and then is when it fucking all started. Okay, I was sitting there, like, fucking picking my teeth when I heard this. He started telling to us about what he did in his teenage years and what he would do in his teenage. He started saying like, "Man, I made some really questionable decisions when I was your guys' age. I mean, I was hanging out with the punk guys. I grew my hair out. I listened to metal music." And I probably looked just like I do in the picture when I heard that. I was so fucking pissed when he said that. Oh my god! He used metal music in negative stereotyping! Yes! That's calling it wrong, people! That is! Alright, so let me get this straight. You, in your teenage years, you punked out. You had your hair grown out. By the way, Jesus had long hair. But anyway, let me get this fucking straight here, buddy. You grew your hair out, you listened to metal music, it was all punky. Okay, so, listening to metal music's bad, especially Christian metal, because there's some of that. But listening to metal music's bad, but I can listen to fucking Katie talk about peacocks on the way to school. Yeah, that's good. I can listen to her write songs about succubi. I can listen to Lady Gaga talking about whoring it up. I can listen to Taylor Swift dump 18 more boyfriends. That's all good. That's all fine and dandy. We can listen to Akon screaming how he just had sex and how he did it with his penis. Yeah, we can listen to all that. But metal music's bad. Fuck that. Metal music is so terrible. I know. It's so bad. Like, I know it's good, and I know other songs are, like, seriously. I know songs of metal music aren't really about what you hear in the song. It's really sad. Like, here, for example, Inside the Fire's Anti-Suicidal, Sons of Plunder's about the fucking today's music and how much it sucks. I mean, it's wonderful. It really is. Nightmare for My Avenged Sevenfold's about drugs. It's like, what do you want? You can't fucking base it all on what you hear, buddy. You gotta look up the fucking meaning. Now, in pop music, there was no meaning to be looked up, because in pop music, it is just what you hear, because there ain't no double meaning behind that. There ain't no double meaning behind Taylor Swift interrupting someone's wedding. There ain't no double meaning behind that. So fuck that. Fuck these chastity speakers that get up there and say that. Alright, so I know I bitched too much about metal music. Anyway, so he starts getting into the sex stuff, and one of the very first things we hear is this. This is the exact quote. Sex is reciting marital vows with your body. Are you fucking serious, buddy? Are you fucking serious? You're gonna look at me and tell me that? Alright, so when you okay, let's talk to you farmers out there. You farmers, when your animals have sex and they breed, they are actually reciting marital vows with their body. Did you know that? Well, that's what they're doing. That means they're married. No! I'll tell you what sex is, you dumb motherfucker. Sex is biological reproduction. Nothing more, nothing less. So animals are not reciting marital vows, and you aren't reciting marital vows. Let me tell you something, buddy. Let me tell you something. Now, yes, sex isn't just something you should buy in the streets. Absolutely not. That's fucking bullshit. You shouldn't be whoring it up to make your money. That is also wrong. But waiting till you're married, okay, yeah, I can see that, but that's not what sex is. Don't sit up there and tell me that's what it is. That's not what it is. And here's another thing. Gay people can't get married. You're saying they're not allowed to have sex ever? Oh, wait, never mind. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Don't remind me of that. That's exactly what you're doing. My bad. Fuck you. And you say, and then some people right now are probably saying, well, we're above animals, and Jesus Christ put us before animals. Okay, why? Why are we so better than animals all of a sudden? Okay, let me ask you this, When's the last time a tiger went home and beat the shit out of his wife? When's the last time an ant went home and got drunk off his ass? When's the last time the fucking government of the cheetahs was fucking everybody up on their taxes? When's the last time the Church of the Oxes was screwing everybody out of their money without even knowing it? When is the last time some fucking cougar went and raped some... Okay, bad example. When is the last time a fucking mountain lion... Okay, that is a cougar. When's the last time a fucking regular lion went home and raped his kids? Never. That's when. Never. I'll tell you why. You know why? Because animals don't do that shit because they're decent. They actually have more intelligence than anyone thinks they do. Dolphins fucking know how to communicate with fucking horses. Okay? They know what they're fucking doing. And so, yeah, fuck that. And then he told stories. Oh, so yeah, he told a bunch of stories that were probably fabrications. I mean, seriously. He has no proof that this happened. He didn't have any speaker, so the stories could have possibly been written for him. Next, he yelled a lot at the guys a lot. He did. His speech was more directed towards the men in the room, and I have no idea why. Men, teenager, whoever's fucking there. It doesn't make any sense to me as why. I mean, let's really think about this for a minute here. Girls can be just as fucking sexual to the guys as guys can be to girls. I mean, okay, when you're walking through this... Okay, I want you to do this. I want you to do this for me. Anybody that lives in Chicago and New York, I want you to go out in the fucking streets for about a few minutes and then see how many times some fucking prostitute comes over to you and say, hey, you want to see what's under the curtain? And then she flashes you, okay? How many times does that happen? Is that your fault? No, it wasn't. The fucking girl came on to you. That's exactly what happened. Okay. And then he showed, like, okay. So, okay, anyway. Next. Now let's talk about some of the things I liked. Okay. He ripped on the stereotypes of today's generation. That was wonderful. That was so wonderful. It wasn't even funny. It was great. He stood up there and he said shit like, first of all, he made fun of the girls for liking Zac Efron and all those pieces of shit. And he made fun of the guys for fucking liking Selena Gomez. It was great. I was laughing my ass off when he said that. Then he said commercials use sex. Absolutely. Yes, that's all true. And then he said the media lies. That's great. I've been saying that all along. Then he said that we all feed into the lie. That was absolutely perfect. And then he also said that the media owns all the information. They can change it around. That was all great stuff. That was all wonderful. If he just left the sex stuff out, this guy could go be a speaker or a politician, and I'd vote for him. If he just, I mean, seriously, he could. It was really good. And then he showed commercials as proof of his sex use in commercials. It was great. That was really good. I'm glad he did all that. But then, after that commercial was over, he kept ripping on the guys again. He started doing all that shit again. And then let me tell you something else. In that very commercial, I'm sure you've seen this commercial. The commercial he showed was the one where the girl fucking says, "Oh, you got something on your face." And then he goes, "Where?" And then and then the girl takes it and then looks very seductively at the guy and licks the yogurt. That's the one that he pulled up. And so, yeah, it's like the very fucking commercial you just pulled up, the girl was fucking whoring it up, okay? Don't even tell me that it's all the guy's fault. Is it the guy's fault sometimes? Yes, but make sure it's equal opportunity here, jackass. I'm sure you don't know anything, though. I'm sure and plus, your fucking wife was whoring it up, too. Let's not forget that. Oh, snap. I forgot to tell you about his wife, didn't I? Yes. So, like, as I said before, he's got a massive ego. So when he was telling the story about how he met his wife, he was doing this shit, okay? He was like, he told a story about his wife fucked 3 men before she met him. And then, he met his wife, and then he was like telling the story from the point of view of his wife. He said, and then she went to this retreat, and she met this very handsome guy, and they were talking, and after a while, she popped the question, and I'm like, whoa, I'm like, are you fucking serious? It was just to play at his fucking ego. He just used his fucking, he's got a huge fucking ego, which is the sin of pride, by the way. I just want you to know. Don't tell me about committing sin when you yourself are up there breaking one of the 7 deadly sins every 2 seconds. It's ridiculous and embarrassing. Alright, let's go to another part. I didn't think I'd have to do this, but I do.